خلص حاحكي.
Yo hablo. Be7ke. I am Mariela from Guatemala, which is a small country in Central America. Guatemala is a very interesting country, and I think that not many people know about it, maybe especially in your part of the world. But we have a very multicultural environment. Actually, we have around 24 different linguistic ethnics, and how people see it outside in general, I think it's like, you know, we're under the spectrum of Latino, and that has a lot of stereotypes actually. Here in Spain or in the United States, people are always talking, you know, the Latinos, they are the construction workers or the ones who serve in the restaurants, you know. And it's harsh because then I don't like generalizations, and I think that generalizations are a way of very simplistic and are a way of simplifying society and individuals. I think they don't know so much about us as a country, as a region, and that leads us to those types of negative ideas or stereotypes that can be harmful for tolerance in a society. I have discussions with my other friends from Latin America, with my Spanish friends. We're always having these discussions about racism and about stereotypes, and I feel like this is one of the biggest ones that are here in Spain, but also like in any other country, you know, like the United States has a lot of stereotypes. You can see them in movies, you can see them in the papers, in series, and everywhere. About the Middle East and the stereotypes that I've been exposed to or that I've heard, well, it's hard. Like, before I came here, I think I only had one friend. She was Muslim when I was little. I remember she was in the same school, and I remember we had so much fun in her house, but I also remember that she wasn't allowed to go to the same parties that I was allowed to go to, you know. And at that moment, it didn't matter, but then you start thinking deeper, and you start getting all these stereotypes from everywhere around you, and you see the movies and you hear things like, you know, all people from the Middle East are terrorists, which is something that is so deeply wrong and not true, of course. But this is the things that we have been exposed to. You know, it's the same as when they portray a Latino, you know. So in a way, I have always been very thoughtful and critical about the things that I receive. But I do think that these stereotypes have to be broken down, and now I have been able to engage more in a multicultural environment, international multicultural environment. I have friends from the Middle East now, and this has really helped me to gain another point of view of the situation and about what people believe in and what are their values and what are they fighting for. In general, my aspirations and my wants as a person have always been very linked to social change, and I cannot divide myself from the context I have lived in, that context of poverty, of big social gaps, of social problems, you know. And this has really changed me as a person living in Guatemala and in different places of Latin America, because during my childhood I had to move a lot, so I have known different environments that are very similar. And I see that there's a reality that I really want to change. That is why I want to be a part of social development. I want to work in social development. I want to make the world a better place, even if it sounds cheesy, but it's true. That's what I want to do with my life. And I think it gives it a deeper meaning to my actions. I want to say to the Muslim community that is going through Ramadan right now, and they're fasting, I want to say that I really admire you. And I admire you for your beliefs, your faith, your strength in these moments, and I hope that you achieve the state of peace and you can reaffirm what you believe in.